I'm going to say something that you probably don't even believe. You know, I never even saw it, and I still haven't seen it. I never saw it happen, and I still haven't seen it and watched it on TV. But when I leave here, I'll go outside and I'll watch it right now. But I genuinely haven't seen the challenge. I didn't see it happen during the game. I didn't see what he did. Their bench were upset when it happened. Then I spoke to them after and they said they thought it was an accident. But I haven't seen a replay of it, and I didn't see it at the time. And I know there's a few managers who said they didn't see what happened, and I'm not becoming one of them, but I haven't seen what happened. But if he did it, then he did it. If he didn't, I don't know. I wouldn't even be able to comment on it without seeing it. But if you want, I'll go back and come back in 2 minutes and watch it, and I'll tell you.
I know we've talked about Gareth Bale a hell of a lot over the last few weeks. Again, the papers again talking over the weekend saying Barcelona preparing £50 million bid, and I know you said that we don't want to sell any, not for sale. Has the conversation ever actually taken place between yourself and Daniel Levy? You've ever said, if someone comes in January, this is our stand?
No, never discussed it really. I mean, I know that the chairman doesn't want to sell. We're looking to build a team here that can push for the Champions League every year in the Premier League, and you've got to try to hang on to your best players if you're going to do that. So, no, I don't see any. He's just signed a 5-year contract here. I wouldn't see any way that, as far as I know, that the chairman would sell him. You know, if someone comes and offers something crazy, you never know, do you? But certainly, he's not a player that we want to sell. You're looking to build a team, and he's a massive part of that. And the chairman, as I say, the chairman deals with that side of the club. The financial side of it is all down to, he does the deals with the players and with their agents and the clubs or whatever. So he would, I'm sure that he did a deal with Gareth, and if Gareth wasn't happy with his deal or his agent, they would be dealing with Daniel. It wouldn't be part of my job. It is going to be tight. It's going to be one of those seasons, I think, where it's going to, lots of clubs pushing there. Obviously, I said before, it's going to be even harder this year, I think, to get a top 4 place, even harder than last year. I think Man City are definitely stronger than last year. They've improved, bought some big players in the summer, so they're going to be right there again. It's just going to be Liverpool. When people wrote Liverpool off a few weeks ago, I thought it was nonsense, because they were always going to come good. They were always going to pick up. They've got a good manager, and they've got some fantastic players. When you've got 2 genuine world-class players in your team, you're not going to, and the rest of them are not exactly too bad either. You're not going to suddenly, be a relegation fighting outfit. They're always going to be pushing up there, and they'll be pushing to keep them out of the top 4 is going to be difficult again this year. Now, I've always seen that with Steve's teams. I think they're always difficult to, he gets the best out of whatever team he manages. Steve Bruce, wherever he's been, he's always done a great job. So, whichever team is in charge of, you can always know you're in for a tough game, and tomorrow will be no different. They played very well here last year, and we were very fortunate to beat them at home last year. We scraped the result, so it'll be a hard game, but we're playing well. We had a setback the other day, but we're looking forward to the game tomorrow. Be a good atmosphere again under lights at White Hart Lane, and we'll be ready for it.
Just one final point for me about News of the World story. Yes.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't with that bird. No. That was my wife. Saturday night in that little Italian restaurant, and I was holding her hand, even though I've been married for 43 years.
There was a story, a suggestion that you might become the GB manager for the 2012 Olympics.
Yeah.
How did you react?
Never heard of such a thing. Don't know nothing about that at all. No, I know nothing about that. I don't know who selects it, how it gets selected. I don't know.
Would you be interested?
Of course, anybody would be, wouldn't they? Yeah, but suddenly Harry wants to be manager of whatever. No, I've never thought about it. Never ever entered my mind. Never at any stage has it ever entered my mind. I'm quite happy managing Tottenham.